Hi everybody, this is Larry up in Brainerd, Minnesota. Well, we are going to smoke some turkeys. No, that doesn't mean just put it in the barbecue. We are going to do authentic, real smoked and cured turkeys. Now, if you check out real, I don't know if you've ever had them before, but if you check on internet, you'll see that a real smoked turkey that's cured like a ham, they're not cheap. A 10-pound turkey can run $50, $60 in shipping. Well, we're going to do it for a heck of a lot less than that, and I'm going to show you how. If you've never had a really smoked and cured turkey, you're really missing out on a treat. But I'm going to show you how to do your own and get that absolute professional flavor and taste. Here I have 3 turkey breasts. Now, I could do turkeys. I'm doing this for a friend of mine. Her daughter's getting married, and she asked if I'd smoke some turkeys for her, so I'm going to smoke these 3 turkey breasts. You would do the same with a whole turkey. I recommend that you don't go much bigger than about 15 pounds tops, because so it cures well. Okay? What I've got, these 3 turkeys, I'm going to take them, I'm going to open them up. They've been thawing out. I'm going to wash them thoroughly, and then I'm going to inject them. What am I going to inject them with? I'm going to inject them with this Processor's Choice Brown Sugar Cure. Now you're going to say, where can I get this? Any decent butcher in your area that does any processing for people and does their hams, go to them. You're going to find it's going to be a lot cheaper than you buying a case of this. This is a 10-pound bag. You can buy a bag from, and I just ask for a 10-pound bag. They'll give you a good deal on it, and then you can use this to I'm going to show you in future videos how to do your own hams and a whole shoot match, so you can do a lot of different things. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to do that. I'm going to get these turkeys ready, and what I'm going to inject it with, here's what I like. I do not like those blunt needles. I go down to like my Mills Fleet Farm here, and I get a regular hypodermic needle. These are 2 inches long, 14 gauge. Go to where they get all the supplies for the vets, and where you get the stuff for horses and stuff. I like these because they have a point, a regular standard point on them. They make a smaller hole, and you don't have as much juice want to come back out of it, especially while you're doing it. And then I like this really good screw-on, it screws on needle, this syringe. It doesn't hold a lot, but it really makes it nice, and it's really good to work with. So I'm going to get this prepped. When I get everything all prepped and ready to inject this and show you how to mix this up, I'll be back. Okay, what I've got here is 2 cups, really packed tight, of that brown sugar cure, okay? We're going to pack that real tight. 2 cups of it to a gallon of water. Now here's a half a gallon. You want to put it in a non-reactive stainless steel or plastic container. I'll put one more. And then mix it up real thorough. Okay? Mix it up there. And we're going to inject this all over the breast with that syringe. We're going to take this solution, make sure this is all mixed up, and then we're going to inject it all over that breast until it just won't hardly even take anymore. And then what you want to do is get a food grade bucket. Go to Walmart bakery or your local bakery, or if you've got a pan or something that's not, you don't want to use aluminum, stainless steel or plastic or something that you can submerge this breast in. We are going to brine it for a minimum of 2 days for the breast. If you're going to do a whole turkey, I'd recommend 3 days. We're going to inject it all over it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take any extra brine that we have, and we're going to pour it over it and put plate on or something to hold it down. We want it submerged. And every day just go out and turn it a little bit and stick it back in there and leave it in that brine. Put it in a fridge. It has to be refrigerated this whole time. It's going to be curing. It's going to be curing just like if you were doing a ham. Okay? This is going to be all mixed up. And get this mixed up. When I get this all mixed up, I'll be back and I'll show you exactly how to inject this. Okay, I've got this syringe now. I sucked it full of that brine, and we're going to start right at the top here. And we're going to just stitch it. We're going to go all the way in. See it pop up? We're going to do it again. I'm going to suck up some more brine. I'm going to stitch it all the way across. Push it all the way in. Suck it up again. Here, all the way so you can see it popping. I'm going to go all the way across. Just like this. To the very end. And I'm going to drop down about a half an inch. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to pump. I'm going to go over here. All the way across. We're going to do this on both sides until this won't take any more. Now, of course, if you were doing a turkey, you would stick it in the wings and the back and the thigh, everything. You pump it till that thing won't hardly hold any more at all, okay? That's what you want to do. It just helps you get a good start by doing that. We're going to sticking it all the way in here. I'm going to go all the way down, and it will pop up. Especially when you're doing legs and stuff and wings on a regular turkey, they'll just pop up like you wouldn't believe. And we're going to do this. We're going to suck this all up, and I'm going to keep doing it. Now I'm going to do both sides. When I get done with this, I'm going to put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and I'm going to pour the rest of the solution in the bowl over top, and I'm going to weight it down with a plate. So when I get this all done and ready to do that, I'll be back. Okay, I took the brine, that first gallon that I mixed up, and I injected all 3 turkeys. I took the rest of the brine and dumped it in this pail, this 5-gallon pail. So I mixed up another 2 cups, packed as tight as you can, in a 1 cup, 2 cups of the brown sugar cure into 1 gallon of water, and I'm going to put the rest of it. So you're going to need about probably 4 cups for a standard small turkey or a chicken breast or turkey breast. I'm going to dump this on here. We want to make sure we have enough that it will be submerged. A little bit left there. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I got a plate here. I'm going to put a plate on it to make sure that it's, yeah, say it's totally submerged. And that's what we want. And then I'll put that in the fridge for 2 days. Minimum 2 days, 3 days preferably. Now, you can do this with chicken. You can do it with, if you got a pheasant, a duck. I've done it with Canadian goose. Come out phenomenal. The same mixture, 2 cups packed tight to a gallon of water, will work on any of those. And you process them, same thing, 2 days. Minimum. You know, for a smaller bird or smaller chicken breast, turkey breast like this, you'd go 2 days. A whole turkey, I'd go 3. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to put these in the fridge. I got a little kind of a sliding glass door, convenience store cooler that I use. I do a lot of stuff with. Put them in there, and I will be back in 2 days when we take them out and get them ready for the smoker, and I'll show you exactly how to smoke these. I'll be back. Okay, guys, it's been 2 days. I took the turkey breasts out of the brine, rinsed them off lightly, let them drain a little bit, and brought them out to my smoker, okay? I got a little, this smoker here is an old freezer that I changed into a smoker. And you don't necessarily have this, you can use any smoker. You can, once it's cured, you can do it in your Weber. Another way of doing it is if you have a gas grill or something, you don't have a Weber, is get a hot plate and go down to the dollar store and get a cheap little, the thinnest little frying pan you can get it and set on it, and set that over into one corner. And you can cold smoke for 2-3 hours just because it's cured, you're safe. And you can put wood chips in there and it'll just, that whole cabin will be low. Then you can take that hot plate out and then slowly bring up the temperature inside there like you're going to just cook it regular inside a gas grill over indirect heat over to one side, and put some wood chips on the burner, on some tin foil or whatever, so it smokes and so there is more than one way to actually do that. So anyway, we're going to get this going. I have a turkey cooker, or a turkey, well it's a burner, turkey burner, you know, for doing deep fried turkeys. that my son-in-law gave me, and it works perfectly. I have a cast iron skillet on there, and I've got some wood and apple and hickory. I have found over the years of doing this that it's hard to beat hickory, but if you do it just all hickory and you do a lot of smoking, and I like my meats pretty smoky, if you mix 50-50 applewood and hickory, you can really pour the smoke to it and you won't get a bitterness. If you do it straight hickory, after a while it can build up and get a little bitter. So I like to use the combination 50, it works for me. So I'm going to start this off. I'm going to get the cabinet going. Once I get going here a little later, what I'll do is I have a digital probe that sticks right in the breast that'll set up on top of my smoker, and I can read the internal temperature of these turkeys. And what I want is I'm going to look for an internal temperature in the breast of 170. Anywhere from 165 to 170. You'll get a little carryover. So you can go about 165, 167 in there. And you're going to carry it. And I've got it. That'll get me close. And I have an instant read temperature gauge that I can stick in each breast and check it. And just shut it off and let it cool down. I'm going to start this off, the cabinet, about 145, 150. And then slowly, every hour, bring it up about 10 degrees until I have the cabinet temperature of about 200, 225. You don't want to go any higher than that because the sugar in the brown sugar cure, it'll turn black. You do not want to do that. Don't let your cabinet temperature get over about 225, okay? And even if you smoke it a lot out in your smoker and want to finish in the oven, set your oven at 225. Don't go any higher than that because it will turn dark because of the sugar in the cure, okay? So we're going to do this, and it's starting to smoke a little bit there. I can see the wood chips starting to smoke coming on. But let's close this cabinet up, and I'll be back after we get her going for a while, okay? I'll be back. Okay, I want to show you on the back side of this. My brother Steve got me. It's called a Smoke Daddy. I'll tell you what, I love this thing. It's for cold smoking, but also hot smoking. See, I got that burner inside there. But the problem is, and Steve knew it, I'd have to turn the burner up enough to get the wood on the cast iron plate to smoke, and then the cabinet would get too fat. And I want to keep the temperature down, but lots of smoke to start with, and then slowly bring it up. This baby's got like a little Venturi thing. It pumps air. There's a little air pump that goes to that, and then it just rolls out the smoke. I'll go around to the front here. Okay, here's a shot of my smoker from the outside here. The seal's getting a little bad, so I'm not crippled, but that's why I got the little crutches leaning up against the door. It holds it tight. Just a little bit it gets out then. I need to put a new seal in it. But this was $5 at the junkyard. They won't let you go to the junkyard and get them anymore. But I got a temperature gauge on the door, and just to double check, I gotta get another one. But I want to get a close-up shot to show you. Okay, now you can see that Smoke Daddy? That baby just rolls out the smoke. Now I can adjust my temperature down slow. This might be a great for you, something if you want one of these Smoke Daddies. Man, does it, baby, look at that. It'll go about a couple hours. Easy. You can put pellets in it. I'm just using chips and chunks mixed up and just light it from the bottom. Once it starts, that Venturi keeps that burning and smoking. It works great. I think my cabinet might be a little too hot, so I'll just turn it down, which is no problem, because I got plenty of smoke coming, and that's all I've got to worry about. I'll be back. Okay, guys, it's been about 3.5 hours. I got 225 in the cabinet. I have 118 on the inside of the breast. Now let's look at these little golden beauties. Oh, yes, yes. Look at them, huh? Is that sweet or what? I better push them aside a little bit. There we go. Want a little smoke to get to there, too. Yep, they look really, really nice. And, so like I said, I only have to keep the fire going down here now, because all the smoke's coming from the Smoke Daddy. But these are gonna be so delicious. Oh yeah. Look at them, huh? And I'll be back. Okay, it is really looking good. We loaded up the Smoke Daddy again, and she is just barreling out of there. You can see it just boiling out. That's the Smoke Daddy loaded with applewood and hickory, 50-50, and we're up to 142 on the temp. I'm going to go about 168, and we'll be done. Let this baby finish up, and we'll be back when these beauties are done. Well, folks, they are done. 167. I shut her down. She is done. Cabinet temperature got up to about 250, 260, which is fine. Just a beautiful, beautiful bronze color. I hope you can see them. Maybe I'll take them inside here and I'll shoot one last little shot where you can see them inside where a little better light. But you're going to love making this recipe. If you buy these, just a 10-pound turkey, go online and check smoked turkey. You're going to pay about 50, 60 bucks. It's crazy. Make them yourself. You got the recipe now, follow it, you'll have excellent results. Anyway, I'm going to go inside once these cool down and shoot a final video and show you what they look like with a little better lighting. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I brought them inside. It's still really hot, but I wanted to get a nice picture here. These are absolutely beautiful. Like I said, these are not cheap if you go to buy them. You can see I shut this off when it's about 166 and you still get carryover. So 170, see that? The new temp they say for turkeys now is 165. And I'll put a link below the video, you can see that. But if you want to do your own, like I said, get a hold of a butcher. There's one in your area that does deer processing or butchering of any kind. They all have brown sugar cure. Get it, get a bag of it, follow my instructions, and you will have phenomenal, absolutely great smoked turkey. And you don't have to do it just for the holidays. We do it up like this, and then I've got a Hobart slicer. You can just do it with anything, and then we slice it thin and make sandwiches. Go look at what a smoked turkey costs in the store. And it's all fast processed. This is the way. This has been smoking about 8 hours. This is the way smoked turkey was meant to be. Not hurried up and done, sprayed with some kind of stuff. This is smoked with apple and hickory wood, slow and done the old-fashioned way. But I hope you enjoy this. If you like this kind of stuff, you know, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to be doing a lot of this summer. There's fall coming in, fall now, smoked fish and different kinds of stuff. Some wild game, a little bit of everything. I know some people have been asking for like some jerky and some sausage recipes, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of that stuff. I got a nice kitchen under, thanks to my wife, fixed it up really nice so I can process and do that stuff. So the gardening's going to start slowing down, and I won't be doing it, but I'll do a lot of canning videos and stuff on neat little tricks and stuff you can do. But if you like this kind of stuff, like I said, subscribe. I sure appreciate it, guys. This is, as always, this is Larry up in Brainerd. Ciao.